everyone. Let me turn it down because it's actually quite loud in my ear. I hope everyone is very well. My name's Simon, as always. Never changed in between all of these. And today we are... Actually, I was supposed to be filming some F1 co-op with Mr. Benjamin, or Esther Ben, but he didn't turn up. Which, to be fair, I do to him quite often, probably much more. So, Ben's the naughty one today. We will get some F1 co-op going, I promise you. But, in the meantime, I thought this evening, why not? Let's have a look at some of my favourite weirder and obscure games on the PS4 that I'm enjoying currently at the moment. Either ones that I've just started on, or ones that I've got some way through. So there's going to be a few of these all uploaded all at once, just because I've got an evening free. Yay! I like evenings free. So we're going to start off with Nova 111, which is a really interesting... Oh, I've got 11%. Oh! Really interesting concept so far. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Just so that, because it takes a bit of explaining as to how this game works, but I'm really enjoying it, so why not? So yes, we will replay this zone. So, as you can see, everything on here is, in this specific part of the world, has got like a grid on it, and it moves very much for you as a turn-based strategy game, and you're playing as the Nova ship, and as you continue to move, you can see it's got like we're in a glitchy moment at the moment. More of the world essentially becomes... Scientist rescued. Great Scott, I'm alive, thanks for rescuing me, you're welcome. But as you can see, I'm kind of having to move, so it's not like a twin stick shooter where you're going around, you're actually having to move through all of this. So this is very much the tutorial, but as you can see I'm uncovering more of the map as I move around through everything. Jiffy, I think it will. There we go. So everything is then to normal, and the rest of your ship essentially becomes available. And I think that's all it is. So the end of each level happens when you hit one of these little warp pads. So you'll flip into it, and that's like the end of that zone, and we'll move on to the next one. So you must rescue the rest of the science team. Okay. It doesn't matter if you bash into walls, you're just losing a turn. Who knows what mayhem this time science has created. So, you can bump against rocks and get rid of them. Not too exciting about that. Hope this ship isn't a rental. And then you need to rescue scientists. So it's still... So far very simple. There's dead ends, there is hidden parts in other levels as well. So I'm just going to move through on this. So we've got to the end of that. So whilst you're busy moving in like a turn strategy type fashion, we start to come across some enemies. There we go. So, what the dickens is that? Crash through it with the ship. So you can see I moved, that moved as well. And so if you move towards it, you can dive back one, and part of this game is working out everyone's attack patterns. So that is the most simplest of enemies. So move back to dodge. Very, very simple. But it's about understanding and using what you've got around you. So So I'll dive into its line of fire again, get back, dive back, go. Onwards with the show! So, sometimes it's easier to just wait for the little shit to come to you. That's what I was meant to do. It'll explain these little orange blobs in a sec. Right, now there's two of the blighters. So, if I do that and get out of the way, they'll smack each other and hurt each other. So, right, so there's the end of the level there. If I just run up. Okay, I thought there was a hidden thing up there. Clearly not. La la la. So, fair enough. My goodness, you've found some treasure. Yes, I have. Very simple at the beginning of this game. I do like the fact that it likes to surprise people. Hello, it's a secret. Peckish, is it time for tea yet? Fair enough. Brings us to our second person, and this is the first time then you can start to see that there's a difference between what's going on with you, where you're having to move in like a top real-time strategy, but other things are going off in real time, turn-based versus real-time. Sorry, it's Friday night. So you could see those bombs were going off in real time, whereas we were all moving in a turn-based. So it starts to mix it all up. It's quite interesting, I feel. So S. Yay! Not shit. Well, not terribly shit anyway. So let's dive onto Platonic Plateau. I say. Let's replay this as well. It'll go downhill as soon as I start hitting something that's new. It normally does on these streams. So we've got some kind of gem stuck to our ship. So again, stuff starting to happen in real time against. So what I can do use the environment to bugger up people. So I think that's quite cool anyway. For that one. So where that whole like map reveal is going on, it can proper bugger you up. Some of that. That. That's quite fortunate. Right. Did I get everything I wanted to do from here? Damn it. Up there. There we are. Ta-da! So yeah, it's just a crazy mix of real time versus not real time. Turn-based strategy. Gel is everywhere. Quite a lot of it. It does that. Which I probably wasn't supposed to use there, but never mind. We'll live with it. Polybomb module. Press and hold R2 and drop a polybomb. That's what a polybomb does. And you create a polybomb by collecting enough polygel. Two people watching. Oh, excellent. Killed it without actually needing to kill it. I like it when that happens. That's what happens when you get hit. My last trip to this region. What's going on there? I think that's... There you go. Is that all the same? Yes, it is all the same. Quite easy to get lost sometimes in these levels. Oh, right, so this is... That's the next new weird object. So, it basically gets hold of you and licks you. Nice. And then you've got to get to it and kill it before... You see that little red pod? Before that pod gets to you in real time, you have to beat it in turn-based time. There you go, having to attach, well, actually attacks in real time. Funny enough, yes you do, Mr. Scientist. It's a shocker. So like in this one, you've got to really, really go for it. Otherwise, end of the world. Right, so we found the end, but I felt like I missed a bit further back, so let me just quickly run the background. Just a bit. Oh, maybe not. Simon. Ah, there we go. He does it. That blue wall is thicker than my upper lip. Okay. So, ouch, that spiky armour really hurts. Yes, it does, because it's got rid of... There must be a way to blast that armour away. Wow, I'm sure the body gel can do it. Ah, yes, that's why. So, square. Square gives off that little ray, which you... Had I gone down to where I was going, that's where you find the actual ray. I'd forgot I'd already I'd got it because I'd already played the level. So square essentially lets you blast through things like that. But now I'm buggered. Can you see there's like a little and each time I move, the chart goes up one, and then it's now ready to go again. So you've got like a turn-based waiting to refill. But you've just got to make sure that... There we go. That hurt me because I was too close. You've always got to try and make sure that you don't... that you leave yourself enough of a gap. There we go. So that there's always one between you, because he will move as you're still spanking his armour off, and then you're safe. Otherwise, you'll always get hit. But it's also quite good if you've got the lower powered ones, because then you can just go, oh, hello. Surprise! So sometimes it's better to just sit there and do that before you move on. I suppose that's a bit of a cheat's way of doing it, but who cares? It's a bit of self-preservation. Ooh. No, I don't want. There we go. Right, so I want to go back up. Hello, new viewer. Right, so I can see that I want to get to there. I've been around a bit, haven't I? Oh shit. Well, that was more luck than judgment. I don't care though. How did I get? Oh, there's a thingy thing there and I want it. Oh well. There is clearly a secret there that I've not got to going around the other side. Never mind. So, that's level 2. Let's try level 3, shall we? Grand Terrace. So I think... Don't you hate it? Sorry, my phone was going nuts. Don't you hate it when people send you really obscure job vacancies in a different country? Maybe this just happens to me. Stupid LinkedIn. Right. Oh, hello. Who is this chap? Do you think he's friendly? Probably not. Move down to avoid the shot. X to way to turn. Right. That's going to take some getting used to. Ooh. I've done this level. I remember that thing. So actually, this level may still be relatively okay for me to do. Now, do their shots hurt each other? Yeah. Oh, I love it. Suicide! dead end. Since I could see that there was a dirty thing going on down there. Oh good, it doesn't kill them. I was like, shit, I just killed. Ah, damn it. I was going to say I had moves for a second, but then I'm going to screw it up. Note to Simon, don't show off ever, because it always goes wrong. Right. Don't like those. Yay! Oh shit! I don't mean to go straight into the... Hopefully no one was still waiting to be saved on the other side, otherwise we are all doomed. Seems to be a strong gust of wind coming from below. Okay, so we can no longer go that way. We can't go that way because of the vine. Let's go that way. Let's cheat a little bit like that. Oh, hello. Riding the wind takes only one turn. Tell that to my bladder. Oh shit, I didn't notice what that was. Hello. You're welcome. That would take me back up again, which I'm not interested in, so I need to go this way, don't I? It's gonna hurt me. Do you really wanna hurt me? Oh my, that fellow looks like it's about to explode. Ooh! And a trophy! Bomb diggity! Bronze one. I know, I shall name it an exploder. That was slightly awkward. That's good actually, I'm going through... I was having a bit of a trophy session earlier on this evening. Shit. of games over my weekend. Got a weekend remote work. That's amazing. Oh shit. Oh, phew. Get out of there! Oh! Oh dear. This one's easier to kill. Damn you, Nova 111, you made me think. What's this cheeky chap? Ooh, hello. Oh, not within reach. Ooh. Oh, nice. There we go. That'll have to do. I was a bit confused as to how you get around that one. God, it wants to go for you, doesn't it? Ah. The hazardous kill will do just fine. Oh, you can. Great. The shield absorbs a single attack. Ooh. I like this whole being able to shoot through the vine stuff. I hadn't noticed that when I first go on this game, so that is good. the shield is remaking itself, which is just as well judged. Poor playing earlier, but it's funny that what seemed massively easier earlier on because you're dealing with just one, now actually is becoming really claustrophobic. So, yeah, anyway. I got. At least I got everyone. So, that is Nova 111. Wow, it's been 35 minutes and no one's here, lol, I'm the first. Hello, that was all at once. Rolando and Tessellating Hexagons. Great pleasure to have you both here, sirs. Hope you are well. I was catching up with some of your stream, Tess. Of you playing some little bits of Spyro. So I'm diving around between several games. So I hope that this will work, because that is... Actually, pop in the chat. If you want me to play a little bit more of Nova 111, let me know if you've not been about too long. Otherwise, I'm going to cancel and stop this game and dive on to the next game that I want to show off this evening. But if you stay in the YouTube link, it should just automatically boot back up again, he says. Yay, 2 thumbs up for Nova 111. Much more. Pour myself a cola whilst you're doing that. But yes, very, very enjoyable this game. So 13% of the way through the game, so it's plenty bleak enough as well, which is good. I give it all the thumbs up. Great, now I have to watch another stream because reasons. Hopefully it's in the most days of the evening. That's why I suppose it's good, I suppose. Yes. Ah, well, I should look forward to seeing our next video test. Right, so stay in that link. This next video will be up in a sec, but 2 thumbs up for Nova 111 and back in the description and I've linked it. Press the wrong button! You're not even drunk.